Thanks for your time, Senator Lee. Thank you for coming up and taking a look at our laser depaint facility at Hill Air Force Base. We got some really good, hard-working folks at Hillfield. They really appreciate your time to come up and take a look at that.
I enjoyed my visit. Thank you.
How can we get together to get a good, solid defense bill for the next 4 to 6 years, and then we can actually plan and keep our Hillfield people working and other people working? With the way the defense is so volatile right now, we have a hard time planning for any work and going after new workloads to keep our country safe and produce these aircraft that our country needs for our defense.
Well, Terry, first of all, yes, I enjoyed my visit very much to Hill Air Force Base and enjoyed seeing the laser facility there. It's amazing work that the great men and women of Utah perform for our U.S. military. There's so much expertise, knowledge, and know-how, and invaluable equipment that's at Hill Air Force Base. And every time I visit, which is several times each year, I see more and more reasons why this is an indispensable part not only of our Air Force, but of our entire national defense system. These things are becoming more and more well-known across the country. And with each of these capabilities, we see that Hill Air Force Base is an absolutely indispensable asset. With regard to how we can get a defense bill done, as a member of the Armed Services Committee, I've been part of the discussion of these pieces of legislation. There is a lot of bipartisan support for these pieces of legislation. I'm confident that something will pass this year. But when it comes to the funding levels, when it comes to making sure that we've got a consistent revenue stream going into our national defense, that's where I really am concerned. There is one priority that we ought to have that's at the top of all of our priorities, and that is that making sure that we adequately fund national defense. I'm firmly committed to making sure that that will happen. And I'm equally certain that as we do so, Hill Air Force Base will continue to be not only in existence, but its importance within the Air Force will actually be on the uptick. With the arrival of the F-35, which I'm grateful to see coming to Utah, we will see that it will become even more important within the Air Force.